In one sentence, what does your product do?
Our product streamlines access to data while solving the hardest security and privacy challenges.
Now, give us your elevator pitch in less than 60 seconds.
The modern data infrastructure left security behind. Data is exploding into multiple clouds, lakes, and warehouses, and data and analytics are being integrated into almost every domain. But managing data and its usage is still done manually through ad hoc configuration. Our IT and database admins quickly become a bottleneck while we're struggling to answer simple questions such as who has access to what, are we protecting our sensitive data, and where do we put our controls? Satori created the first data SecOps solution that streamlines access to data while solving the hardest security and privacy challenges. A solution that keeps track of all your data and monitors data flows in real time without writing code and without changing your data infrastructure. That's Satori.
What is the problem you are solving?
Yep, the main problem that Satori solves is managing data access at scale. You have data in different repositories and compliance regulations that you need to comply with. And if you're doing that manually over each data store separately, that's going to be hard and challenging. Satori just creates one platform that allows you to, from one hand, make data accessible, but from the other hand, make sure it's secure.
How are you solving it?
Satori acts as a transparent data proxy between your data users and your data stores. We analyze all queries and result sets in real time and provide data flow visibility universally across all your data stores. At any point in time, our policy and workflow engine can take control over a data flow to enforce a policy, to mask, or even initiate an off-band authorization workflow. Satori takes minutes to integrate into your environment by simply changing the data store URL. And since it is transparent, you do not need to train people to use a new product or change the way you work today.
Why is your solution different from others?
Absolutely. So there are a couple of reasons why Satori is unique. One is the fact that it is universal, meaning it can apply the same policies, the same workflow, the same user experience across multiple data stores like Snowflake, SQL Server, BigQuery, and others. The second unique point about Satori is the fact that it is transparent. Many solutions might solve the problem, but require the organization to change the way to work with data today. Number three is the fact that Satori is both identity and data aware. You have great identity solutions, you have great data management solutions, but in order to control and streamline data access, you need to both understand the users and the data. And since Satori does both, it's really easy to understand what is happening within the data infrastructure.
What market segment is best suited to use your product or service?
Think about data access at scale. You're thinking about organizations that are very data-driven, that data is a core part of their strategy, deal with sensitive data, regulated data. But the three top segments for Satori are financials, healthcare, and technology companies.
What is the vision for the product or service in the next couple of years?
In the context of the evolution of data infrastructure, there's a lot of analogies between data and transformation data is going through to applications. So in the past, you had applications on-prem. So our vision for Satori is being that data ops solution that allows you to deal not separately security and data management and data governance, but one platform that allows you to streamline these operations and embed them into your day-to-day practices. We're starting with data SecOps, where we feel that security, privacy are big hurdles in scaling your data infrastructure. But our vision is a complete end-to-end data ops platform.
How do you collaborate with clients in regards to features and design?
The way we collaborate with clients is day-to-day communication. So when you think about Satori, it's not like an external solution used for some ad hoc problem. It's really part of your data infrastructure. And that means that there's a lot of activity around Satori, and there's a lot of ways it provides value. So we both have direct communication with our customers on a day-to-day basis through Slack, for example. Each of our customers has a Slack channel with us, and we collaborate and discuss different things. And we also have QBRs and even sometimes weekly stand-ups with our customers.
How did the product or service start? What is the story behind it?
Yoav Cohen, my co-founder, and myself, we've been working together for the past almost 15 years. The trend there was digital transformation and moving applications to the cloud and developing CI/CD pipelines and DevOps. And Encapsula was providing an application security solution that helped customers go through that transition in the security world and really move away from traditional. So we learned a lot around what are the challenges when you shift technology to the cloud and when you shift your mindset to more operations. Past 3-4 years, we started seeing the same for data. A top level initiative to democratize data, to transform the data platform, driving a shift on technology into the cloud and internally into data ops. And we said, this is an amazing opportunity for us. Not just it's going to be a great market, is because we're going to be able to be very impactful for our customers. So we're going to do something meaningful for them that is going to help them execute on their strategy. So that got us excited. And that's kind of the story behind why we opened Satori.
How did you get your first paying customer?
One day, my co-founder was sitting in the train. He said, it's silly. We have the contact us and it's only an email. Let's put in a message. And he added the message, and virtually 5 minutes later comes in the first lead from our first customer saying, we have this exact problem. We're looking for a solution. Let's talk. And we went on a call, and we were honest. We're very early. We have like alpha, and they work with us throughout the month to, we shared our ideas. We shared what we can do. They helped us design a couple of the features, and when the product was ready, they actually deployed and bought it, and they're our first customer. That happened. The purchasing actually happened 11th month later, but it was already deployed for a couple of months then. But it was kind of cool because it was very early, and we throughout the relationship, we feel very close to them because they were almost, like part of the team designing the product and, helping us figure out what we need to build.